Good evening everyone, and welcome to the stream. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend and we can start flying again from Monday to Thursday. So the first flight for this week will be from Ecuador to Colombia. So 1 hour and 39 minutes flight. So this is me, and on the screen you also see Wingo Airlines from Ecuador, I believe it is, or no, it's Colombia. I'm sorry, Colombia. There we can see it. Today we use the stairs. The jet face don't reach that far, so some things are off. We will see that later. Standard airport that comes with a SIM, and I'll show you immediately also a Navigraph. Then you see our flight planning for today. Pretty much a straight line, and just the approach is a bit to the left, to the right, to the left, just something like that. So a tour of the airport I will do later. So let's jump into the cockpit, and then we can prepare the aircraft. There's also some news for Pmdg. Maybe the most of you will already know what the news is. So battery on, ground power on, and one fuel pump on. We fly today real weather and lifetime. So window heat can come on as well, and also electrics and logo light can come on as well. And then we go to the FMC. I forgot to put the adheres on. We align that first and wait until it's on white, align. And now we go to nav. And I see that Ben is here. Hello Ben, welcome to the stream. Also Eddie, hello. And there is something with the sound, it seems. Can we adjust that? I cannot adjust my sound, very weird. Well, let me see what we can do. So Ellie, if you still hear that my sound is off, dan als de sound is niet goed, dan laat het me weten. Ik probeer het te verbeteren. So the problem that I see, I cannot adjust my volume of the sound of my microphone actually. So I will try to adjust. So we try again. If this is better, dan moet het zeggen. Als het nog galmt, zeg het. So if this sound is better, then let me know. In the meantime, we go to the FMC. Niet goed. Okay. Actually a very weird. Let's just turn it off here. So I try to adjust the sound of the microphone, but something is off because I cannot adjust the volume. Actually, the slider is gray instead of white, so I'm not sure what is going on. And otherwise we need to use the other one. So maybe I will go to on this one. So is this one better? This better? So als deze beter is, laat het maar weten. Also not. Okay. Ja, ik kan er nu niks aan veranderen precies. Ik weet niet hoe dat komt. Maar ja. Ik zie dat er een probleem is, maar ik weet niet wat het probleem is. En ik ben nu aan het streamen, dus kan niks veranderen. En eigenlijk niks is veranderd tegenover gisteren. Is het echt slecht of gaat het? So then there is no other solution than abort the stream. I think it's as simple as that. I will check my sound by myself. I think it's sound of my microphone actually. So in the meantime I'm trying to check my stream itself. Op mijn scherm hoor ik mij maar één keer. Dus ik hoor mezelf niet 3 keer. Dus. So if there is someone else in the stream that can confirm that the sound is very bad, then let me know. Otherwise we need to abort this stream. So give me just a few seconds, and then I will check some things, and then we'll see if we can do everything what we need to do, and that we can make it better. And if not, then we will abort the stream. We'll just test the sound again, but there is no thing that I can change at this moment. So we are back. It seems that there is no problem, so okay, then we can continue with the flight. So ADIRS were on. That is blinking, I'm not sure why. And then we go to FMC position, and then our airport is SEGU. I put that in, and then we copy this to here, so that's in. Now we check again if it here still is blinking. No, it's okay. And then we go load our plan. First we go to actually to the setup, and we need to load everything, and that takes the most time. So we go here, ground service, second page. So we have we need 9,114 kilograms of fuel, and fuel truck is already here, so we start that. Once again we start, and then we have 131 packs today. I put that in 131. So there we go, and we need to request the bus. John Roberto, the sound is okay. Yeah, I know. Thank you very much. So what's next? We're waiting for the bus, and we go to the last page here. So our cargo is 13 no, 3.5 is 1650, and also in the front 1650, and then we request after a loader and the cards. The front we cannot do yet, so we start boarding. So there we go. So the jetways are not working today. And then we go back to our plan here. And then we can already put in our block fuel or planet fuel. That's 9.1. There we go. And then reserves is 2.0. And then cost index will be, let me check, 44. And cruising altitude 36,000 feet, so flight level 360. And then the rest we will do after. We go to the next page. Oh, we don't have anything. First we need to, of course, put in our flight plan. And we forgot to do that. Nice. So we go to index. So request the flight plan. Pmdg, and then we go to the second page, third page, and then we have our flight plan here. 540 nautical miles. We select that and load that. And our departure runway is 21. So we load our flight plan. and then we can put in runway 21, and also our flight number. Flight number is RPB, and where is that? RPB, and then 70 and 53, and then activate, execute. And then we have our legs here. We go to departure, runway 21, and then we need rig up 2, I think that's the one, and then we execute. We go back. Arrival will be a runway 13 right, so 13 right, and then we need to go to Tier E, this one, and then we can also execute that. Then we go to the legs page again, and then we have a discon here, and we need to put in there another waypoint, and for that I need to open the charge list, and then we go to runway 13 right, and then we see that we need to put in BOG. We put that in, and we copy this to here and execute. Then we go to flight plan, so on legs page, and step by step. And we see that we have with a new waypoint, the one we needed, so everything else looks fine. So we go back here, and in the meantime we go back to menu, and then the options here, ground service, fueling, still refueling, boarding, 85 packs on board, we need 131. And cargo we need to start as well.
Vanessa, Alejandra y Alejandro, les damos la más cordial bienvenida a bordo del vuelo de Avianca. Extendemos un cordial saludo a todos nuestros socios Lifegoods. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Avianca Star Alliance member for the Captain Carlos Dardano, First Officer Luis Bonilla, for Cabin Purser Sofia Umaña, and the rest of the crew. Vanessa, Alejandra y Alejandro, welcome to you on board this Avianca's flight. We'd like to extend a special welcome to all members of Lifegoods.
So cruising altitude is 36,000 feet. And there we go. And for the rest we actually need to wait. We can put on our if the man. Hello from Cruise. Hello, welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine and that you had a wonderful weekend. So we had some technical issues, or we thought we had, and hope that everything is solved. So we had some sound problems, it seems, but need to check it after. So 36,000 feet, we put that in here. So Eve, how are you, man? So today we have also some news from Pmdg, also Just Flight, and maybe some other news as well. But first of all, we need to prepare our plane. And some news is about the EFB that will come. So transponder is set, and then all the rest here is done. Just our ILS frequency later. John and Roberto, and good night. Well, sleep well, and see you soon. So auto throttle can come on, and then flight director as well. And then we check here. Fueling is done, so we can release the fuel truck, and then we go back to the last page, and then we request the front loader, and then also the cart. So I was trying also to put some other colors in the dashboard here, but maybe I do something wrong, but it was not working. So I hope I can change that. Also our packs are in, so we can release the packs bus, and also the stairs we can release. And then we just need to load the front and a bit of the back as well. In the meantime, we can turn on the fuel pumps, yaw damper as well. And then the seat belt sign. There we go. So packs are off, APO bleed is off, probe heat on. And once everyone is on board, we can also further prepare the plane further. Actually, we just need to wait for that. So the back is loaded up, so we can release the carts. We can also release the front, the back loader. There we go, and we can start loading up the front. So we need to wait for that. So this is the airport. I will not go over it with a drone, because sometimes it gives some issues. The plane falls out of the sky a bit, and then we can start over. So we don't want to do that today. But you can see there is a building missing. You have only the jetways here, very interesting. And then also on the other side, I believe it is, there's also a jetway that is not connected with the building. This is the standard airport that comes with the simulator, so yes. So about Pmdg, they said actually that they will release the EFB, so the fly pad. Actually they will release it around October, maybe before, maybe after, something like that. So it will be later than faster, but yeah, don't expect it before October. And also Just Flight announced that they will make the newer version of the 146, that's the RG series. Actually pretty much the same plane, only yeah, with newer systems on board. There's no release date. They already gave us some screenshots, but it's actually the same plane, just a bit with newer tools inside the cockpit. I don't know if there is a difference in performance, but we need to wait for that. So Just Flight will bring the British Aerospace RG70, the 85 and 100. So also 3 planes, just like the 146, 100, 200 and 300. And probably also the cargo versions. So we go back to ground service and then we check everything. So fuel is in, fuel truck is gone, the packs are in as well, and we just need to wait for the front cargo. So we wait for that. Our flight plan is in, that looks great, so no problems there. So today we depart here in Ecuador and we fly to Bogota in Colombia. So 1 hour and 39 minutes. We lost already some time because of possible issues with the microphone. Yep. I hope they are clear now. There are no problems anymore. If someone hears that the sound is not good, then let me know. But it's just weird that my slider, I cannot move my slider. Very weird. Also yesterday we had a flight in Alaska. It was just a bush flight. The first flight in starting a new company, on air company manager. So we just did a very short flight and we just picked up our little plane, our Aviat Husky. So we picked that up, bring it to our home, and then from there we need to continue. So we are almost loaded up, so 100 kilograms more, and then we can prepare the rest and then get out of here, because we are sitting here already for 35 minutes. Way too long. So we are almost loaded up. So there we go. We can release the cards, and we can also release the front loader as well. So we go back to FMC. All right. So zero fuel weight, fuel weight is 53. That's everything that we need here. The rest was filled in already. So we go to, and that was not what we needed. So flaps 5. Actually I needed to execute that. 19.0, and then we have a trim of 6.57. So we turn the wheel and then we turn to 6.57. So this is 6, and I think this is 6.57 exactly. So there we go. V1 speed is 128, VR speed is 131, and then V2 speed is 137. We need to check that anyway before again. So here we also need to execute that. We didn't do that. So then we go back here. Maybe that changed something. Nope, nothing. As you can see, so flaps 5. Time to start our APU. So there we go. APU. APU starting. So 36,000 feet, that's in. So also tomorrow we have a flight, and tomorrow we fly actually in Australia. Then we fly from Perth to Lermont, and then we do that in the Phoenix A320-200. On Wednesday we have a 146 flight with On Air company. Destination unknown yet. Or still. So APU is started, we can put on the APU bleed, and then the generators as well. Et voila. That is set. And we can also release our shocks and ground power. We will release that, and then also the wheel shocks. There we go. So we'll go back here. APU bleed is on, packs are off, so all fine. And then we can start our pushback as well.
En este momento explicaremos el uso y localización de los equipos de seguridad del avión. Por favor, dirija su atención a los monitores. Please direct your attention to the monitor that shows the safety features of this aircraft.
Su seguridad es muy importante para nosotros. Le invitamos a observar las indicaciones del video a continuación. Para abrochar el cinturón de seguridad, inserte la parte de metal dentro de la hebilla. Ajústelo alando el extremo. Para desabrocharlo, levante la parte superior de la hebilla. Si se presenta una pérdida de presión en la cabina, las máscaras de oxígeno caerán automáticamente. Tome la más cercana o ale la cinta roja para acceder a la máscara. Cubra nariz y boca, pase el elástico alrededor de su cabeza e inhale para activar el flujo de oxígeno. Si viaja con niños o personas que necesiten asistencia, ajuste su propia máscara antes de ayudarlos. Continúe utilizándola hasta que la tripulación lo indique. El chaleco salvavidas está localizado debajo o a un lado del asiento. Para utilizarlo, pase su cabeza por la abertura. Asegúrelo pasando la cinta alrededor de su cintura. Abróchelo y ajústelo a su medida, alando del extremo. El chaleco no debe ser inflado dentro de la cabina. Al salir del avión, ale de las dos perillas rojas para inflarlo o sople a través de los tubos rojos que se encuentran a cada lado. Una luz de localización se activará al contacto con el agua. Este avión cuenta con 8 salidas de emergencia, cada una de ellas con tobogán balsa para evacuación en tierra y agua. En caso de evacuación, bandas luminosas a lo largo del pasillo o luces en la parte baja de los asientos le guiarán hacia la salida más cercana. Identifíquela. Esta puede estar incluso detrás de usted. Frente a su silla encontrará una tarjeta con información de seguridad. Le recomendamos leerla antes del despegue. Verifique que su cinturón de seguridad esté abrochado, el respaldo de su asiento en posición vertical, la mesa individual asegurada y que el equipaje de mano, portavasos y control remoto estén guardados y asegurados. Asimismo, le recordamos que está prohibido fumar, incluso cigarrillos electrónicos, y que desactivar los detectores de humo en los baños es prohibido por ley. Gracias y disfrute el vuelo.
Your safety is very important to us. We invite you to watch the following safety video. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal end into the buckle and adjust it by pulling the strap.
As well.
To unfasten it, lift the plate on top of the buckle. In case of a loss of air pressure, oxygen masks will drop from the unit above your seat. Take the closest one or pull the red strap to get the mask.
And then packs
Cover
on
your
auto.
nose and mouth. Pass the elastic band over your head and breathe normally. Oxygen will flow through the mask. If you are traveling with kids or anyone who needs assistance, put your mask on first before helping them.
And then we
Do
are
not
ready
remove the
for,
mask until instructed by a crew member.
taxi.
A life vest is located under or beside your seat. To
So
use
there we
it,
go.
put it over your head, pass the strap around your waist, and adjust it. Do not inflate the life vest while in the cabin. When leaving the aircraft, inflate the vest by pulling on the red tabs or blowing into the red tubes.
And we set the flaps to 5.
A light will turn on automatically upon contact with water. This aircraft has 8 emergency exits, all equipped with slides for evacuation on land and life rafts for water landings. In case of evacuation, lighting strips on the floor will guide you to the exits. Please locate your nearest exit. It may be behind you. In the seat back pocket in front of you, you will find a safety information card. We advise you to read it before takeoff. Please make sure your seatbelt is fastened, your seat back in the upright position, your tray table stowed. Hand luggage, cup holders, and the remote control must be stowed and locked. We remind you that smoking is forbidden, including electronic cigarettes. Tampering with smoke detectors is prohibited by law. Thank you and enjoy your flight.
So this was a safety briefing, and then we are almost ready for departure. So we will hold short here, and then we need to check the V speeds again, because we got a message again. So we hold short.
Guayaquil Tower window
Landing
737
lights
ready at runway
on.
21 north departure.
We'll put it on pulse. Taxi off. And then we have also our anti-collision light. So there we go. We go to the FMC. We check the V speeds. So it's at 127, 130, and then 137. That stays the same, and the trim as well. And so we go to the next page again, and then we are ready. Aurora Pino Flores, welcome to the stream, and to the chat as well. Welcome, welcome. I hope you are doing fine. We are just ready to depart. So we will line up with a runway. Aurora, I'm fine, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm fine. It's pretty hot here, but other than that, I'm fine. So hope you are fine as well. So there we go. And today we fly the yoke, of course.
Your speed's alive.
80,
80 knots.
100,
V1, rotate.
rotate,
V2. Positive rate of climb.
gear up, and then we are leaving Ecuador for the airport here.
Guayaquil Tower window 737 frequency change. Guayaquil approach window 737 is type 2 miles southwest of Guayaquil 1000.
So this is our departure.
Squawk 737 for window
So a lot of
737.
people that living here.
Window 737 radar contact 3 miles south of Guayaquil, 3,200 feet. Cleared through the Charlie
Where we make almost a 180.
own navigation.
So landing gear
Cleared
go
through
to
the Charlie
off,
airspace window
and that is working.
737.
Always a good sign. Aurora Pino Flores, you are good as well. Well, very and nice to hear that. So, yeah, are you from Ecuador or from Colombia? So we can set flaps to 2. Yeah, 6,300 feet. Aurora, you are from Panama. Okay, nice. Thanks. So 7,200 feet.
Window 737 contact Guayaquil Center on 119er.9er. Good day.
And we are climbing. We just need to have some more speed, and I see that my VNAV is off.
Guayaquil Center window 737 8,000 feet.
That's the reason.
Window 737 Guayaquil Center QNH to 9er.84 continue as planned.
So now we will gain some speed. So actually a very nice scenery here. Just the airport was not good simulated. Some problems with jetways as well. Also 2 buildings that were missing.
7 window 737. Guayaquil approach window 737 9,000 feet.
And so we can retract the flaps completely.
Continue as planned. Window 737 contact Guayaquil Center on 119er.9er. Good day.
119er.9er window 737. Guayaquil Center window 737 9,600 feet.
Window 737 Guayaquil Center QNH to 9er.84 continue as planned.
So 10,000 feet, lights can come off.
Damas y caballeros, si desean, pueden desabrocharse los cinturones de seguridad y caminar en la cabina.
We would like to take this opportunity to welcome you aboard our flight, ladies and gentlemen. The captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign, indicating that we are now at cruising altitude. You are free to move about as necessary. However, we do ask that when you are seated, you keep your seatbelt comfortably fastened for your safety and that of those about you. We're expecting a smooth flight, so sit back, relax, and enjoy our hospitality.
So our departure temperature was 29 degrees, 28 degrees. Our destination is 17 degrees. And also for the passengers, we turned on Wi-Fi.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has now turned on the Wi-Fi for you to access. Please check the seat pocket for Wi-Fi information. If you need any assistance, ask for one of our crew members. Thank you.
In the meantime, I'll show you again what our flight plan looks. And I need to adjust it a little bit. So, here it is. 1 hour and 39 minutes. And then we can go to our news a bit. I told already the main things, but also Coronado is set to release the Pilotus PC12 in September. That's for a Microsoft Flight Simulator. And then also there was a video about the A330X from a fly-by-wire. So, or it was screenshots or so, I don't know, video or screenshots. need to check a video, and yeah, it looks very nice actually. It's not my favorite plane, but yeah, it will be for free, and you know how the people from Flabberwire work on their project, so yeah, they are working very hard on it. Also, Just Flight, they announces the RG Professional for Microsoft Flight Simulator. So the RG will come in three variants: the 70, the 85, and 100. So actually, it's a newer plane. It looks the same, but just everything inside the cockpit is a bit newer. So that will be the main difference. Magic Booster, yo yo yo, welcome to the stream, mate. I hope you are doing well. We had some little issues with the sound. I don't know how the sound is sounding now, but yeah, I got a report that the sound was not good, and actually I didn't change anything, and now it seems to be okay. It sounds good. Alright, thank you very much, mate. So I wasted my time a bit for nothing, but hey. Alright, so we are at 19,000 feet in meantime, and this is our company where we fly with. So it's a small company, and it's a Colombian company actually, and it started their operations in December 1, 2016. It's part of the Copa Airlines, and yeah, the base of the main hub is Bogota, El Dorado. So that's the place where we going to. So the fleet size is 8 aircraft. Average age is 13.4 years old, and they have all Boeing 737-800s, and they have in total 8 of them. So average age 13.4 years old. So that's what I get for you for the Wingo fleet. Magic Booster didn't know that one from the Just Flight. That's what you didn't know. Oh. Yeah, Just Flight will bring the RT series. Actually the same plane as the 146, only a bit updated. In performance, I don't know what will be the difference, if there is any. Just the systems are a bit different, and I hope my stream is not hanging. Okay, I was on pause here. Alright, no problem. Yeah, with the issues in the beginning, everything is a bit hectic, or it was hectic. So once again, I show you for the new people here, this is the flight plan. So we just departed here in Ecuador. And tomorrow we fly the Phoenix, and on Wednesday the 146, and then also Thursday the last flight of this week will be with the Headwind A330-900. And I believe we start next week with Flabberwire. Not sure, but I think it will be like that. Also, the AFB for the PMG will be, the target is what was it? October. Yes, October. That's the target. Maybe a little bit earlier, maybe a little bit later. So I expect later. So the EFB will come around October. So that actually after the release of the 737-900. So we need to wait very long for that. So meantime, 25,300 feet, we go to program, and we see that we still have 64 nautical miles to go for our top of climb. And we have a crosswind of 18 knots. So the weather is today pretty good, the same as in Europe it seems. This morning it was a bit cloudy, and I was so happy. It was 22-23 degrees, very happy. But then in the afternoon the sun came back, and then it was 27, 28, 29 something. And there was 60% chance of rain, but the rain I didn't see. So our center tank is almost empty. We wait for that, and then we can turn off the fuel pump for that. $27,000 feet. Also auto brakes can go off. And so the fuel is empty. Yeah, voila. And then we have also a Volanta running today again, so you can also follow me there. So 28,500 feet. In the meantime, I will take a little break. I will be back in 1 minute because it's very warm here and I need something to drink as well. So don't run away. It's too hot for that. So see you in 1 minute. Thank you. So we are back, and then I put the webcam on again, and then we have my vitamins, sponsored by myself. There we go. Cheers. When we check our cockpit again, 32,000 feet, 23 nautical miles to go for our top of climb. And in the meantime we will check also for our ILS. So ILS frequency is 110.70 and the course is 134. So put 134. Also the other side, 134. And then ILS is the frequency is 110.70. There we go. Also here 110.70. Let me check if that is okay. So 110.70 and 134, 134, 134, and then 170, 110.70. Also here. So we are set for our ILS. So and then we just wait until we are cruising, and then after that we can descend and land. So 1000 to go, it seems. There we go. 1000 to go. And then we gain a cruise, of course. Meantime, I check with the Navigraph. So we are still in Ecuador. Sean, hello. Welcome, Sean. I hope you are doing well and that you had a wonderful weekend. So, tell me, how you doing? We're just at our cruising altitude. Cheers. Sean, doing well, mate. Thanks. Hope you are okay. Well, yeah. Glad to hear that you are doing well. Yeah, very nice. For me, the same. Still hot here, I guess, also at your place. But It was a heavy weekend or busy weekend for me. And also today we went to the zoo with my son. So it was a lot of walking today. And now we are flying, of course. In the beginning we had some problems with the sound, or they thought that I had some problems with the sound, and now something happens without touching my PC, really. Okay, so we had some sound issues, or they thought I had some sound issues, but everything seems to be fine at the moment. So Sean, I don't know what news you already know and what you heard from me or what you read somewhere, but I can tell you something about the Pmdg 737 EFB that needs to be placed here. So that will be coming around October, maybe sooner, maybe later, so it will be later. So we still need to wait a long time for that, or not so long. So that is that news. And then also the 146 from Just Right gets the newer version actually from the plane, and that will be the RG, exactly the same plane, only a bit updated with newer systems. So yep, when the release will be, I don't know. Magic Booster flew today some flights, and can I know which flights you flew today? Sean, sounds good. Yeah, well, it's a bit of a bummer that we need to wait so long for the EFB for the Pmdg. So yeah, I hope it will be as good as the Phoenix, or even better, if it can. Magic Booster from Brussels to Prague to Corfu, and from Brussels to Barcelona. Oh, nice. So from Brussels to Prague, and from Prague to Corfu, and then from Brussels to Barcelona. So very nice, nice flights. Yeah. So you had a bit of time today. Well, I didn't. I came late this afternoon. I came home, and then I still need to prepare everything for the stream tonight. So I had no time to fly. Sean flew Zurich to Malaga yesterday. A very good flight. Oh, from Zurich to Malaga. So from Germany to Spain. Nice. Magic Booster, all under 110 landings. Whoa. So you're gonna understand it. Alright, nice to hear. Yeah, someone is making progress. I wish I was also in that situation. But yeah, we'll see today what the landing will be. I had also some great landings lately, all under 100. Every single flight I did this weekend, yes, it was all under 100. But it were bush planes, you know. with our cheat. Sean, Switzerland, Zurich, yeah. Damn, really? Well, it's late in the evening for me, so Zurich is in Switzerland. Thanks, Sean. Thanks. Well, I was close in the neighborhood, you know. It's not that far separated. It's just our neighbors, almost. So yeah, Sean, what's your username on Volanta? Good question. Witterballs Productions, it seems. Yeah, I'm surprised. But yes, it's Witterballs Productions. So Witterballs _ Productions, that's my user's name in Volanta. And at the moment I am there. As you can see, we are here. And here is my user's name. Voila. There we have that sound again. So we have a headwind now from 36, 37 knots, and we are like on the sea, the wave. Magic booster, we could see it. Okay, good, good, good. Oh, you could see the ribbon was blocking it. Oh, okay. Wait. Doo-dum, doo-dum. Why that ribbon is blocking it? You mean this ribbon? Like this? Okay. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. My excuse for that, but I hope you can. It's low enough that you can see it. I don't have that ribbon on the top of my screen, of course. It's only for the stream. So my excuse for that. Okay. Oh, there you go. Yes. Magic booster, you send a friend request. Okay. Well, I will check that. Oh yeah, I see it. Friends. Okay. Now see that I don't push the wrong buttons. There we go. All right. So you have 216 flight hours. Oh, nice. And I lost my flight plan, it seems. So mine is J Scratch. Yes, I saw it. Nice. Yeah, my flight plan was there, but now I lost everything because now I have this. My route is gone. Don't know where it is. So where is my route? No, that's not what I need. Please follow you. Oh, okay. Here it is. All right. And before we just look around, we can see how much we need to do here. 263 nautical miles to go, and then we check our legs page. So okay, we are at 8,410 above the sea. Interesting. So we will descend to 10,000 feet, something like that. Sean, added you on Valanta. Okay, wait. There we go. Okay, thank you very much, mate. So, two friends on Volanta, always nice. Since we have a very nice scenery here, check, we are just in front of the border of Colombia, still in Ecuador, but it looks nice here. So yesterday I actually did a flight in Alaska, some bush flight, and it was actually starting up a new company in On-Air Manager. And yeah, we did that. We had little technical issues, or just my brain that was not working, but eventually it worked. It has actually to do with the offset of the time, because you need to put that in On-Air company. And we did our first things what we needed to do was actually looking for a plane. We leased a plane. We needed to pick that up and bring to our home in Alaska, and then that's what we did. We survived. That was already great, but yesterday it was too hot in the room here, so I was not able to do a second flight, because it was a stream of little bit more than 1 hour, so it was not that much. Magic Booster, when I checked my flights, I see only Europe flights in my account, some in US, some long hauls. Yeah, well, yeah, you have the balls actually to fly long hauls. Well, I don't have the time for that, and yeah, if I do that, I will not do that in a stream, because who will watch that, and who I need to talk. Sean, that sounds fun. Well, yeah, there was not much people that were watching or in the chat. Magic Booster was here, but other than that, there was not much. So, but it's actually fun to do. After the stream, I took a break, and then I tried again with NeoFly. That's the free app, actually. It's a bit the same as On-Air Manager, but it's for free. It's not as hardcore, I believe. The prices that you can earn are much more. Also, you can fly with ultra lights. You can do cargo jobs with that, or banner jobs, with everything, I think. On-Air company, the ultralights are useless, so you cannot load them up with cargo, because you will be always too heavy. So Magic Booster, maybe tonight again. Oh, you're going for it. A stream like that, you need to do a stream like that. You need to do the take off and chill, no copyright music, and then when you need to descend, stream your cam. Well, yeah, that's always the problem, because I put it in no copyright music in one stream that was hit ahead 2330-900 2 months ago or something, or even more, and I got a claim for 2 songs. Yeah, I only played 2 songs. So yep, since then I don't use any music anymore, just in my intro. I have no problems with that, but in the stream, the 2 songs that I used, I got problems with. Sean looked like Magic Booster loves the 737. Magic Booster, yeah. And your main plane for Magic Booster is a 737-800. Nice. Yeah, that will come in a few days normally. Magic Booster, I got a lot of connections by Transavia in the Netherlands, as you can see on my profile picture on Valanta in the 737 cockpit from Transavia. Oh, nice. But yeah, the picture is very small. I saw that picture. It's very small, and I don't see good, and I cannot make it bigger. But yeah, we can see that it's in a cockpit. So nice. So you have already 72 flights. Yeah. Well, I can import also from another program actually, because I have not much flight hours now, but there was before there was another program that I was using, and I saw that Project Fly. That was the thing that I used before. So if I but for that I need to put in something that I don't have anymore. So I cannot put in my flights from Project Fly. But I was flying on that before. That's already a long time ago. Sean, I heard of Project Fly. Well, I think it's the same thing. So I think it's the same program or makers, or maybe 2 programs that came together, something like that. But before I was on Project Fly, it was nice because you get also points for reaching every country. It was actually the goal to reach or to be in every country once, something like that. Magic Booster need to work tomorrow from 13:09 to 21:58. Not the best time. Well, no, not the best time, but well, tomorrow I don't need to work. Actually, I didn't work the weekend as well because of the birthday of my son. Then yesterday it was a bit a calmer day, but it was freaking hot here. Even there was less sun, but yeah, it was very hot. And today it will rain, but we didn't see any rain here. Too bad. In the morning it was okay, in the afternoon it was also hot, and still. Magic Booster, go to Haarlem, then 3 times Haarlem Zandvoort, then back to Rotterdam, then have a break, then 1 time to Vlissingen and back. Whoa. So Zandvoort, I know that. Vlissingen, I heard of it. Haarlem as well, but was never there. Sean, cool. Volanta gives you a list of countries you visit. Oh, that's also in Volanta. I didn't check it out completely. Countries, I see it, but that was also in Dinge and that other program that I used already. I forgot it. So we were already in Canada, France, Malta, Thailand and the United States. So I was 7 times in the United States, and Canada, France, Malta and Thailand I was only 1 time. But United States, of course, yeah, I was flying there with the bush planes, of course, in Alaska. So that's really something that I really like in Alaska, flying there with bush planes, you know. There's, you have nice scenery. You have a lot of clouds, but then you don't see much. Sean, at Magic Booster, are you a pilot? And then Magic Booster, no, I'm a train driver. I want to become a pilot, but I want first to make more money as a train driver, because I like that also really much. I know a friend of me, he also became a train driver, and he's very happy with it. So yes, I think it's nice to do, but he had a training of 1 year, and I think one of his first train rides that he needed to do, it was still in his training, and he was not driving alone at that time. He was still with his trainer actually, and they got an actually involved in an accident, or someone jumped in front of the train. So, and it was not really, his training was not completed yet, and he got it already on his train. Magic Booster, I know one train driver that was a 747 pilot. Oh, cool. Sean Laney, you love trains. Magic Booster, Orch. It takes much emotional damage. Yeah, he got some help from the company, and then, you know, it's standard procedures. So well, it's not fun, of course, for no one. And that was in his training, you know, but you don't have to choose that. It just happens. Magic Booster, yeah, when you have much like that, you get sometimes a few days off. I can imagine, you know, it's not fun. It's not your fault, but it's also not fun, of course, to see, and yeah. So in meantime, we check program, and we see 158 nautical to go, and we are still at 36,000 feet. So flight time was 1 hour and 39 minutes. I don't know how long we are flying, but like an hour, less than an hour, almost an hour or something. Magic Booster, you got also someone in front of your train. In Amsterdam, luckily you drove only 60 kilometers an hour and you could stop. Yeah, luckily. So, and then Sean is coming there with a question about Amstel Light. I'm curious, very curious. Magic Booster, Amstel, I don't really drink. I drink more like Heineken and Gordad beer and some Dutch beer like Beck's. Maybe you can try this one. En Jupiler. Jupiler. Mannen weten waarom. Dat zeggen ze toch. Or Stella. Stella Artois is also very nice. And now I know what the Magic Booster will say. Magic Booster, don't blame me with Heineken. And Jupiler also really good. You almost drink everything. Okay, that's nice. Maybe I told it already, but I was in some years ago. I was in Budapest, and they have a nice beer in Hungary. Don't know the name. I already mentioned in the stream. Actually, I was looking it up, but yeah, they have a good beer in Hungary. And then one day I was walking in the streets in Budapest, and I did sit in the middle of the street on a terrace, and the lady came to me and she asked me what you want to drink, and I say give me a good blonde beer, and she came back, and I was expecting a good beer, and she came back with a Heineken. So yep, just because I was a tourist and she gave me Heineken. Yes, Magic Booster. Director Heineken, that's funny. Yeah, well, I found it also funny, but at the moment after I found it funny, but the moment itself it was not so funny. For the tourist, yes. Magic Booster, bro, I need to go. Maybe I will be back in a few moments, but I can't promise. No problem, mate. Take your time and do what you need to do. So if I don't see you this stream, it will be the next stream. So anyway, enjoy your evening, and maybe until later or tomorrow or something. So, and thanks for joining. So director, yes, for the tourist, because I'm a tourist. Magic Booster, see ya. Cheers, mate. And they have so good beer in Hungary, so why they give me then Heineken? I'm visiting there the country, and then I want to taste the food there. I want to taste the beer, you know. Then why you need to give me Heineken? I don't remember the name, but I can search it if you want. If you give me 5 minutes, then I can search because I have a picture of it. I need to search it. It's a green can, I know. And I need to go to my pictures. And it's far, far away. And that was actually the best beer that I was drinking there. Maybe there are others as well, but from the one I know, it's a long time ago. It's 10 years ago or something. So I'm searching. Oh, it's not here or what? Oh yeah, here it is. And I cannot read everything. Borsodi, is that? Can that be the thing? Borsodi. I will check on the internet. Borsodi beer. Yeah, that's the one. Borsodi. That's the one. It's a green can, and it comes from Hungary. So there's a can. So that's a nice beer. Also a Cheverneske, that's from Ukraine. That's also nice. I already was drinking here one on the stream just to taste it, and it actually tastes a bit the same as Stella Artois. So it's similar. So 98 nautical miles to go. We are still a headwind of 30 knots. We are still nice scenery. Yeah, sometimes we have some lines here in the landscape, very weird things. So as you can see, we are already in Colombia. Sean Witterballs, how can I check the version of a mod that I have? I looked for a readme file but don't see it. How do you mean? If you have a which mod you have? Because if you download everything what you download from that site where we all download, you can immediately see if you downloaded that version already or not, but I think you are talking about something specific. Because other than that you cannot see it. I never the working title mod. It has its own site. Oh, yes. Yeah, I have no answer for that immediately. I have also the working title mod. It's from the CG4 or CRJ4. What is that plane? That business jet from Cessna. So yeah, no clue actually. I need to check that, maybe because there is no AFB or something, or flight path where like in the 146 where it's just written in the corner. So I'm not sure. Yeah, sometimes it's difficult to know if you need to update or not. If you are not sure, maybe you just can download it again and then put it in. Then you are sure you have that latest update. So that's how I do it mostly. If I'm not sure, and like with airport, I get all airports back out after I used it, because sometimes there is a newer version of it, and yeah, when I will fly again to my last airport where I flew to, so it will take some time, because especially for the streams, if I do the streams for, like, let's say from Alaska, it will be different. And if the if I have more viewers for the bush flights in Alaska, I also wanted to buy some airports, paver airports, because we will use them more frequently then. So, but yeah, for the mods, actually, it's very difficult to keep everything together. Also, if you buy planes, it's already from that side one and from that side one. You know, if you can buy it on the marketplace, it will be easier than if there is an update. You can update it on one place. If everything comes from some other sites, then you need to really check everything. So that's a bit the problem with a flight simulator. If everything is on one place, then it's easy, and now everything is at so many places. And as the years will pass, it will only get worse. The more mods that we have, the more planes, the more of everything. So I was also saying that I was yesterday, after the stream, I was flying on NeoFly. That's the free one. Also very nice if you want to enjoy your flights, and if you want it not that realistic, and then we are only speaking about prices that you will earn. It's not so hard than on-air company. But if you really like to fly just to have fun, NeoFly is the way to go then. If you like to have a hard life, well, then you need to go with on-air company. But if you're just looking for fun, NeoFly is a great one. And all what between fun and the hard life, and then you can place maybe what is it called? The other one, and I forgot the name. Damn. Air Hauler 2. So that you can place between NeoFly and On-Air Manager. So in the meantime, 47 nautical miles to go, and then we start our descent. And then as our first flight for the week almost done. And then for Wednesday, I'm still looking for a flight for the 146. I think we start in France somewhere. Already forgot. So that's Lourdes in the Pyrenees in France. That's where we start. Yeah, maybe to Germany or to England. Maybe to Belgium even. There's a smaller airport here in Belgium, in the West Flanders, close to the sea. So maybe we can fly to there, but we will see. And also for Sean, I believe, and next week Monday, we have the flight with the of lava wire, or anyway next week anyway we have a flight with the lava wire. Sean, quite stream today? Yes, yes, yes. Also yesterday it was even worse than today. So I don't know how it comes, but sometimes a bummer that there are sometimes people watching but not saying anything, and sometimes there are also no people watching. So yeah, I don't know. It maybe it's just me, maybe too boring or something. I don't know. So I wanted just to try something else, like with bush flying, also because I really like it. But also there, not much. But what I see is also the flights with Pmdg and the Phoenix are always less than, or mostly less than with 146. It's Monday, maybe that's why. No, not Monday, but maybe holiday has something to do, because also in Belgium, no, in Belgium it's a holiday today. But it's also the summer vacation, so maybe that has also something to do. Also Elliot is not here, he's in Canada for 2 weeks I believe. Also El Bapino is on vacation for 2 weeks, so he is also not here. But yeah, other than that, yeah, we can use some other people, new people, and that are in the chat, and that will make it more attracting for everyone, also more enjoyable for everyone, and you can talk. And there were some times that we could learn from each other, and then there were a decent amount of people. We don't need 1,000 people in the chat, because then I cannot follow that. But you know, a few people in the chat are always nice, and then you can learn from each other. So that's what I actually want to reach. But if there are not much people like now, current viewers is 3 I think, that's not much. Like from November, I'll also like to involve the viewers more in the flights as well, because we will do a world tour then with the DC-3. Everyone will have that plane, so for the people that want to fly with me, well, we can make a group and then we fly. Sean, we need that captain guy. Which one? I think I know which one you need. Yeah, that make the fake profiles. Oh, and there we have a mosquito or something like that. No. But you know, there are some very nice people here, like the director, like Sean, Alba Pino, GH77, Elliot, and a few others. Also Magic Booster. You know, there are really nice people here. But like I said, maybe we can fly together for the people that want from November, and we can do actually more flights together every week, one at least, with the 737, no, with DC-3. Everyone will get that plane, so for free. Director, how long you have been flying since? Well, actually, from 1995. That's long, but it was not that frequent. I was flying, so now once in a while I was flying a flight sim because I didn't know much of it. But then I got involved with car racing and stuff in real life, then after also in the sim on iRacing, and then I actually made a switch to, it was actually before I flew also in FSX, and then I was in online racing on iRacing, and then I made a switch from that to X-Plane 11, and from there I was flying more frequent, a lot more frequent. And then when I came in Microsoft Flight Simulator, from the first day I'm flying daily. So director, oh my god, yeah, it's a long time, but you know, in that time I was so stupid. You know. Also after that was in FSX, I went to my hairdresser and he was also flying on FSX, and he said, yeah, let's do a contest, and I said okay, and then we tried to fly with the Cessna. I don't remember which one it was. It was in FSX, I believe, and it had floats, you know. With that Cessna we needed to fly from Belgium to Aruba, a single engine plane, propeller plane, you know. So we were so stupid, I think. So the shortest way, and just before the sea we landed to refuel, and then we took off, or at least I did that. And yeah, somewhere above the sea, no fuel anymore, so we needed to fly around, and for the smallest place. In the meantime we were flying for days and days and days to discover that you cannot reach the other side of the sea. So we never made it. Dexter, I'm a green banana compared to that, only since Microsoft Flight Simulator came out during the pandemic. Well, you know, I'm also not a specialist, because I'm flying from 1995, my first simulator, or if you call that a simulator. No, just from X-Plane 11. From then I am actually more frequent flying and learning about it. Before in FSX, also in FSX I was not really learning things, it was just for fun, you know. Saftaluka, hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you are doing well. Welcome back, mate. But yeah, if you are a newbie or an experienced one, no problem, as long you enjoy and you can learn. you know, and willing to learn, then you can enjoy. So in the meantime we are descending, we are at 26,000 feet. So yep, I need to search for my airport, and that is Bogota, Colombia. Which one is that? SKBO. I will try to find that. But yeah, it's nice to have some people new here that are new to the simulator world. It's always very nice to have them. And one thing we can do together, and is growing, because I'm not a professional pilot, I'm not a specialist in the sim as well. I make a lot of mistakes, and you know, you need to do that once if you are not familiar with the plane, and you need to fly that plane, and you need to stream, and you need to talk, and you need to read the messages, and in the meantime you also need to do the plane. Then you forget a lot of things. I do that. So it's not that easy, and on those things you can see that I'm not a specialist. Not in streaming, not in flying.
Avianca 48902, you are tree 8 miles west. Descend and maintain 13,000 feet. Keep speed not above 250 knots. Expect ILS X-ray runway 1 tree right approach via Alpha Bravo Lima transition. Clear to Alpha Bravo Lima.
So I think it's still runway 13, because someone wants to land there.
Descend and maintain 13,000 feet.
View,
Expect ILS
SKBO.
runway 1 tree right approach via Alpha Bravo Lima transition. Clear to Alpha Bravo Lima Avianca 48902.
So I will also ask for that if I find that airport, of course. Come on. Of course I don't find that airport immediately. There are so many. So we will find it on the end. The extra, yes, it takes many attempts initially. Smaller general aviation planes, Cessna, Kodiak and stuff. Then the 146, now learning the 737, 600 and 700. Well, actually the easiest plane is the Airbus A320 is the most easiest plane. Just to start it up, the MCDU is maybe something else that is a bit more difficult, but to start and just to fly around is the Airbus A320 very easy. In general aviation, the most single props are very easy as well. So but just take one step at a time, and then you will manage it. Also see streams or tutorials on the internet or on the YouTube, and then you will learn. That's how I learned it. Also the 146, but now I've just in my head. I don't follow a checklist, and I just do it my way, and it works. Dexter, watching a lot of tutorials. That's also how I did it. So I watched that completely, and then the second time I watched it, I did it at the same time, because I also need to do it, otherwise I can watch that 100 times and time that in 101 time I need to do it by my own. I still cannot do it. So I just watch it one time, and then I watch it back, and then I also do all the things, and I do that a few times, and then the most things are in my head. So. But you need to take time for it, don't give up, and but you need to spend some time on it, otherwise yeah, it will never work. It's like with everything, you need to spend some time for it, or take the time for it. So meantime, I'm still looking for that damn airport. Sean, would you rather be stranded in the Amazon rainforest or in the Sahara desert? Well, I think that's an easy question. Give me the Amazon rainforest. Yeah. And not in the Sahara desert, because I feel now like the Sahara desert here in my place, and it's not fun. So we go to standard 17,000 feet. Why we stay here? Because we have a restriction, probably. Derek, agree. One question about the 700. Yeah, shoot. J77, welcome to the stream, mate. Well, I prefer honestly and all kindness over so-called professionalism and self-congratulations. So I stick with this channel. Okay, thank you very much, mate. Welcome to the stream. What I need to say on that? Yeah. So a great point, says Sean. Then yeah, I'm happy to hear that. Actually, very happy. So some people think that they know everything. I don't know anything. And there are sometimes people in the chat that knows more or other things than me, you know, that I can help me, and sometimes I can help. There's the landing light switch. I thought there were 4 with the bar across them, or mine. It's only 2 switches. You can change that in your settings in the FMC. We are at 70,000 feet. We have a restriction. Wait, I come back on that. We have a restriction, I believe. Okay, and I had an error at little nav map, so I cannot show you. Damn, great moment to get an error the first time. But there you could see a line that it was at 17,000 feet. So we will check out to a menu. We go to the Pmdg setup and aircraft equipment. I don't know just where it is, but you can change those things, I believe. We will see if we can do that. I can be wrong, but some planes have 4. I know what you mean. Some planes have 4, some have 2. I don't know if it's in this one. So you have the lights. Let's see, original. Change that. Okay, original. So we have 4 lights now, or 4 switches. So that's original. If we take original with pulse, then you install the 4, but then the pulse is like this, 1 click, and completely on is double click. And then you have also a LED, and then you have only 2, and then you go to a LED with pulse, and then you see pulse is in the middle stand, and then fully on is here. Alright, if you see that from the outside, so we will turn it on. That is pulse. as you can see. So that are your lights. And now we go back to original. And then you have two actually on two lights in the same thing, cage. So we turn them on. Because we have no pulse now, we need to click them completely. So now the outside is illuminated. If you turn those off, and we do that like this, then nothing is illuminated. Oh, we have those under here. Okay. I thought also this was a light, but it's not. So, but underneath you have also two lights here. So that are the four ones that you... Yeah, voila. Yeah, you have so many options on this plane, that's true. Really. You have also the... this, you can also switch them to new and old. This is the newer layout, and this is the old layout. And there are so many things. And so now we have original with pulse. We will keep that for now. Director, thank you. No problem, mate. So if I can help, I will always help, and sometimes I can't. But today I'm happy to help you. And what's wrong with my... Okay, there we go. So back to program, and then we see that we have 65 nautical miles to go to our destination. And in preparation of our landing, I don't know anymore what I need to do. That's the thing, if you always fly other planes, you know, for me it's difficult to remember what I need to do. I think I don't need to do anything. Alright, first of all, that airport, and I still don't find it, but I think it will be runway 13, right or left. And there we have it, SKBO, that's the one, that's Eldorado International, and then it just moves, really. And now it's gone. Alright. Great. Now I can look for it again. Eldorado, and there it is. Request a full stop landing.
Tower window 737 is for 1 mile
And
northwest
give me 13 right.
17,100 feet with whiskey to land.
Wingo 737 Tower.
Yeah, really.
QNH 29.90, wind 157 at 1 tree. Fly straight in runway 1 tree left.
Make straight in runway 1 tree left, window 737.
So we need a 13 right, so we ask another runway for landing, otherwise I need to change everything here. And so 13 right.
Tower window 737 requests runway 1 tree right.
Wingo 737 Tower. QNH 29.901, wind 157 at 1 tree. Make straight in runway 1 tree right.
So that's done.
Fly
For the
straight
rest,
runway 1 tree right, window
our course
737.
is set for 134. Also here it's set for 134. frequency, ILS frequency 110.70, also here. So we have 49 nautical miles to go. And why we still have that stupid restriction. Oh, this is the last one. Okay, now we can descend. And also we need to go to 10,000 feet, not to as 2,000 or 3,000, because the location of the airport is much higher at 8,700 feet, around that. So yep, I think everything is set. We set our auto brakes to max. And I forgot that my Coke was still not empty, and now it will be warm. Yep. So GH77, you didn't fly today, so you didn't order my Coke? No, thank you. So also GH77, I don't know if you hear that or that you already know it, but just flight announced the one, no, not the 146, but RG, so the newer version of the 146. Dario Silva just subscribed. Thank you very much, mate, for the subscription. Welcome to the family, and I hope you really enjoy the content. Thank you very much, mate. So 15,000 and a bit. So yeah, just flight announced the RG series. That's actually just the same as the 146, only just a little newer instruments. So Sean, the new construction simulator looks promising so far. You really like that one, eh? Yeah. Director, yeah, you saw that it's going to be a separate add-on. Yeah, you get the 3 planes, the RG 70, the 85, and the 100, I believe it is. Maybe also the cargo things, like in just the same as the 146. The plane looks the same, interior is the same, here and there, yeah, little differences. I don't know about performance, but I guess it will be just the same. Jet77, you have read that, but more waiting for the GSX. GSX, what's that? At the moment, you think you will buy that one? GSX, what's that one? Directs are wondering what they are going to do about the pricing. Yeah, me too, because for the people that have already the 146 and it's actually the same plane, so yeah. And so I need to reduce my speed as well. We will do that now. So there we go, 180. So, and also the fly-by-wire team, and they showed a video about the A380, and also PMDG. They said, yeah, that this thing, the EFB, will coming around October, maybe sooner, maybe later. So we know what that means. Later. GS77 ground service and limited luggage, cargo, passengers, pushback lot of real world liveries for Guayaquil. Oh, interesting. And do you know when that will come out? I think we do need to go around here. Yeah. Our stream starts good. Stream week starts good. 13,000 feet. Why we are still so high? So we change our frequency. Also here. And then we put on our replay already. Oh, okay, perfect. I was not watching. Sorry for that. So flaps 10. Why that plane speeds up? Don't speed up.
Cleared ILS X-ray runway 13 left approach Avianca 9er tree 77 heavy.
Slow down. 13,000 feet, and I think we screwed it. Go down. Okay, I'll do it by myself then. GH77 was a great product for FSX P3D, so I hope they will get it done for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Right. It should come out this month, I would guess, after Steam Update 10. Okay, thank you very much. So, Dario Silvia, thanks again for joining.
Avianca 9er tree 77 heavy, wind 148 at 17.
So that
Dario
sounds
said
promising.
subscribe to the channel.
Cleared to land runway 13 left Avianca 9er tree 77 heavy.
So we have an FMC message. VNAV disconnect. Why is that? So I'm running into some things where I'm not used with. Sean, you really get paid to watch visuals fly planes. Really? So okay, landing gear down. There we go. We set flaps to, I don't know what, 20, 15, no 15. And do we see the runway there somewhere? Yes, we see it. Okay. So flaps at 15, then we go to 20, and then we also try to slow down as well. So we go to 140, that will be okay. And I'm really sweating. So we are on the glide slope, everything is going wonderful. Using that HUD, well, I will do that for you, but I don't see much on that. Actually, I don't see the runway. So I never use it, but I want to use it for you if you want that. The only thing is that I don't see the runway then. I don't know how to use that thing. I tried it already, but hey, where's the runway? Okay, there we have the runway. So if I fail today, it's your fault. No.
Prepare for emergency landing.
Director, oh no, I was just wondering. GS77, oh, me too. Well, at least
Damas y caballeros, para esta
sometimes
aterrizaje verifiquen que el cinturón de seguridad esté abrochado y ajustado al respaldo de la silla y la mesa individual en una completa posición
the
vertical.
Alaska bush
Las
ride
persianas
was
de las
pretty nice.
ventanas deben de estar abiertas y que todo su equipaje de mano esté asegurado debajo del asiento frente al suyo. Asimismo le recordamos que no se permite fumar a bordo, incluyendo cigarrillos electrónicos, y les pedimos muy amablemente dejar los audífonos proporcionados por la tripulación encima de su asiento. Gracias.
Emergency landing, yeah.
For landing, please make sure that your seat belly is fastened and adjusted. Your seatbelt is in an upright position. Windows are open and tray table is stowed. We would like to remind you that a small case not permitted.
So are we ready for landing?
We kindly request
No,
to leave
we
the
are not,
headphones
because the
on
flaps
the
are not
seat.
set correctly. No, flaps 35, we'll go to 40, and then we hope we don't screw it up. So, 4 minute feet to go, we're almost there. Then we have traffic.
853, 110 miles, northwest inbound, ILS X-ray runway, 13 left approach. Avianca 853,
So this is a standard airport, so everything need to work fine.
Wind 148 at 17. Cleared ILS X-ray runway, 13 left approach.
My plane, choking alarm goes off. Alright, then we screwed up already. Why we are so much to the
Cleared
right.
ILS X-ray runway, 13 left approach, Avianca 8531.
Throttle down. And there we do something stupid.
30.
Okay, auto throttle off.
20. 10.
No. Alright. Stupid.
Avianca 9er tree, 77 heavy contact ground on 122.75.
Okay.
Going to 122.
That's something that I don't
77 heavy.
every time forget. If you hear the sound of the engines, my engines were still powering up. So I turned off my throttles, I put them to idle. After I put off the auto throttle, but my engines are still powering at the last setting when the auto throttle was on. So I need again move my throttles and move them up and then back to idle before it's idle. That's a bit a stupid thing, but that was not only what the only thing what went wrong. So ground.
Avianca 185 taxi to and hold short of runway 13 right using taxiway Charlie.
And we turn the off the landing light.
Por su seguridad y en atención a las regulaciones deben permanecer sentados con sus cinturones abrochados. Los portaequipajes deben permanecer cerrados, el control remoto debe estar guardado y asegurado.
Then we have also those things. It's sometimes hard to find the locations.
A partir de este momento pueden hacer uso de sus equipos electrónicos sin restricción alguna. Nuestro personal en el aeropuerto queda a su disposición para asistirles en sus conexiones y recibo de equipajes. No olviden sus objetos personales a bordo. Para nosotros fue un placer atenderles. Esperamos servirles en su vuelo de regreso o próximos viajes. Gracias por volar con Avianca, miembro de Star Alliance.
Standard airport security card, you have questions? Well, they had questions, I've answered
Welcome
the
to
questions now.
For your safety and in accordance with regulations, you should remain seated with your seatbelt fastened. The overhead bin should remain closed on
Sean,
the hands
alright, have a good evening and thanks for streaming. No problem, mate. You're always welcome, you know that. I do that with pleasure. You, with the great guys here, really. I like that. So have a wonderful afternoon, enjoy your dinner, and then also when you go to bed, have a wonderful sleep as well.
Please remember to take all your personal belongings with you. It has been a pleasure to have you on board today. We hope to see you again on your return flight or other journeys. Thank you for flying with Avianca Eastern Alliance member.
Yeah, the company doesn't fit actually. This is a commercial, no. Yeah, safety briefing and stuff for Avianca, and we fly with Wigo. But I didn't find anything in the language that we needed. And why my parking brake doesn't work. Oh, it was working. There we go. Now, right. So we will deboard the passengers as well, or the plane, how you call that. So our jetway is immediately connected automatically. Very nice. We are very quick here. And then we will check out the airport. If my plane crash now, it's not a real problem, because lately if I use a drone cam, my plane falls out of the sky a bit. Someone is departing there. So standard airport comes with a simulator, it's a bigger one. But actually it's a nice place here, a bit crowded it seems. But yeah, very nice. So in the beginning also we had some issues with the sound, it seems. I need to really see and check that, if that was correct. So this is the airport, standard one, everyone has this one. And then also the stream about the bush flying in Alaska. Well, I like flying in Alaska because of the weather conditions, the visuals, the winds, stuff like that. And I do that. I like to do that on Air Company or Neofly. Very nice. But of course, if there are not many people interested for, then yeah, I just will do it offline. But if there are more people interested, then I'm willing to buy the old airport in Alaska. So, and Ben, welcome, welcome, and greetings from Belgium to Belgium. Okay, I need to find my spot here. Okay, this one. So we can go over to the replay. I stop the recording and then we can go to a replay. Dexter, I will be interested. Well, we had yesterday our first flight. It's actually a bit of tutorial how to set up an Air Company in that app or tool that we use. So I show it in the beginning that we also needed to buy an aircraft and that we needed to bring it home. So that is what we did yesterday, just one flight, a short flight. And then the best airplane that you can not buy, but we have a leasing for it. You can lease it, you can rent it, and you can buy it. But we started with $10,000 or something. With that you don't buy much. So we leased that one for 3 weeks, and then we see from there. There are also the ultralight planes that I like to fly, but in Air Company you cannot do anything with it because passengers, so pilot them weighs 89 kilograms or something. They calculate that 85 or 89 kilograms, and then also the passenger And if your plane only can carry 200 kilograms of cargo, then you have only, let's say, 30 kilograms, 40 kilograms maybe maximum that you can carry, and the jobs are mostly 100 plus. So, and even, it is, it's very hard to do that with ultralight. And so the best is to buy a 1.7.
Damas y caballeros, para el aterrizaje verifique que el cinturón de seguridad esté abrochado y ajustado, respaldo del asiento y la mesa individual de una completa posición vertical.
Something like that.
Las persianas de las ventanas deben estar abiertas y que todo su equipaje de mano esté asegurado debajo del asiento frente al suyo. Asimismo le recordamos que no se permite tomar a bordo, incluyendo cigarrillos electrónicos, y les pedimos muy amablemente dejar los audífonos proporcionados por la tripulación encima de su asiento. Gracias.
Almost there, you just go fast forward a bit.
Rowan, please make sure that your seatbelt is fastened and adjusted. You should have
nothing wrong with it, but
open the tray tables.
took over.
We'd like to remind you that smoking is not permitted.
I'm always struggling with the trouble here. That's a bit down the summer. So I think for next time I will go earlier on manual throttle and do everything the same, because with the 146 I don't have these problems. I'm old style, I think. I'm old, I know. So I think I will be old style. And then we do this. We smash it down. And then we do it again. Yeah, voila. So that was our landing, a not good one. Not happy with that. Tomorrow we fly the Phoenix, it will be even harder. So
Bogota approach window 737 is type 4 miles northwest of El Dorado 8,700 feet.
and then for Wednesday, still don't know where we're flying to. Maybe to Germany. There's a chance that we fly to Germany. So we'll see. But that cargo is on the heavy side. I don't know if it will fit. So once again, our landing and the first touchdown was not good. So and then now I will smash it down. And there we go. Bang. And then we will see it one more time from the inside. There we go.
Northwest of El Dorado, 8,200
take that
feet.
from
Request
this one.
flight following.
Wingo 737, Bogota approach. Squawk 2657.
Squawk 2657.
And it's
window
11:40 almost here in Belgium, and then yeah, it's time to round up and then prepare actually for the next flight, and that will be tomorrow. Tomorrow we fly with a Phoenix A320 200, and we do that in Australia.
Por su seguridad y en atención a las regulaciones deben permanecer sentados con sus cinturones abrochados. Los portaequipajes deben permanecer cerrados, el control remoto debe estar guardado y asegurado. Hasta que el avión se haya detenido por completo y la señal del cinturón haya sido apagada. A partir de este momento pueden hacer uso de sus equipos electrónicos sin restricción alguna. Nuestro personal en el aeropuerto queda a su disposición para asistirles en sus conexiones y recibo de equipajes. No olviden sus objetos personales a bordo. Para nosotros fue un placer atenderles. Esperamos servirles en su vuelo de regreso o próximos viajes.
I don't know whether it's now an announcement because boarding is or deboarding is done. So it's a bit weird. So tomorrow we fly to Perth Airport in Australia, and we depart there,
For
and
your
then we
safety
fly
and
to
in accordance with
Lermont.
regulations, you should remain seated with your seatbelt fastened. The overhead bin should remain closed on the hands and self until the aircraft comes to complete stop and the captain turns off the seatbelt sign.
Okay, close packs. Bye bye. Yeah, she was just talking to no one. So, to all the people here, thanks for watching, and hope to see you next time. So tomorrow we fly in Australia with the Phoenix. That's another flight. So, amazingly well. Hello, we just finished 2 hours and 30 minute stream. But I'm also finished here. So we landed, and that's all what we can say. So Director GH77, Sean is already gone. Thanks for joining. Thanks for the support as always, and for the kind words. So thank you very much, my dear friends, and hope to see you very, very, very soon again. So yeah, and for the people that didn't see my video about the bush flight, check it out, and also I like to get a reply of it. Let me know in the next stream what you think of it. Just your honest thoughts about it, and then just let me know whatever your thoughts are. Just let me know. It would be nice to hear that. So if it's positive or negative, I don't care. Just to let me know, then I have at least a clue. So GH77, have a great night. Amazing Liber, bye bye. Love you, and keep up the great work. Dexter, bye. Thanks for streaming. No problem, and see you next time. So until then, have a wonderful night, and yeah, tomorrow enjoy your day. Bye bye. And then of course, don't never find my button to turn that webcam off. Here we go. See you next time. Bye bye.